First call today, I was dispatched to help patrol officers as a canine officer. They had found a vehicle that's been stolen in an attempted homicide out of Mississippi. And along with that vehicle was a white Dodge Dakota, and it was believed that the suspect in that attempted homicide was in that vehicle and was armed and dangerous. The violent offender fugitive unit followed the vehicle, got a guy in custody. Turned out, as they investigated it, it wasn't the suspect involved in the homicide out of Mississippi. So they began getting information from this gentleman that they had in the car that he was supposed to be at the Walmart to pick him up. The detectives developed information that the suspect might be coming to the Walmart, but also the hotel room, which was really close to the Walmart, also was a possible location for the suspect. So we started looking at the hotel room. And while doing so, I saw a guy, his hood was up, matched the physical descriptor of our suspect, kind of just walking about a half block south of the hotel, and he's going straight for the Walmart. And Walmart security is now calling in saying, hey, this suspect you guys are looking for, he just came into the business and he just ran out.
My shift had been aware of this gentleman, the suspect, all weekend long. So I'm rolling up Circle, going northbound on Circle Drive. As I turned down and I heard Officer Murphy. Air shots had been fired. I immediately turned my lights and sirens on and turned around to go back out to Circle because that was the last location that said he was running towards Circle. You know, as I'm driving, I'm looking, where's this guy at? And then suddenly I see him. He'd run out and he had fallen onto the ground. And I was like, oh, here's my opportunity. And he stands up and turns around, looks at me, I see has an injury to his hand, but he also has a gun in his hand. But he looked at me and turned around and started running. So I immediately began to, give him commands to stop, drop the gun, drop the gun, drop the gun.
It shocked me that he didn't drop the gun. I remember looking at the alley that's just to the suspect's left, to my right, and I see somebody coming down the alley. Then I realized it wasn't an officer, it was this lady that didn't know what was going on and started taking a couple steps to the alley. And that's when he raised the gun.
And that's when I fired my weapon.
I fired back, and he fell down.
There's no other commands that are going to gain compliance at that point. And the only thing that you can do is take action. Doing this job sometimes, 9 times out of 10 situations go exactly how you want them to go and everybody goes home. That one time it doesn't, and it goes like this.
Being able to stand up to people that are maybe hurting citizens or taking advantage of our citizens is the most enjoyable part of this job for me.